Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to I Shot Him Six Times YouTube horror movie channel. As you know, I'm your host, Marcus. Please be sure to shoot that like button, subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that notification icon to get all the latest content updates to the channel. Obviously, in this short video, I'm going to give my non-spoiler review for The Black Phone. I had the fortunality of viewing it this weekend and watching this movie. And I'm going to give you guys, my opinion on the movie. I'm not going to spoil it because I will be dropping a spoiler review video later on today. Just kind of wanted to, give my thoughts on the movie. It was what I expected. It was a good movie. I I guess I went into it expecting a little bit more, especially in terms of suspense or whatever. I do think that the suspense in this movie was a little bit underwhelming than maybe what I expected. You know, I thought the character development was really, really good, especially in terms of, Finney and his sister. I thought that those two were the backbone of this entire movie. Uh, Ethan Hawke, love Ethan Hawke, big fan of Ethan Hawke. I will say this without spoiling too much. I wish we would have got more out of this character. I wish we got a little bit more out of this character. But he did a fantastic job as he always does with his movies. Once again, I'm a big Ethan Hawke fan. And when I found out that he was going to be starring in this movie as the grabber, I was very, very excited because I love his work. And I feel like he's truly, truly underrated, especially as an actor in his time and his generation. Um, but overall, this movie, I gave it a solid 7 out of 10. I know I've seen some people out there really, really much higher on it, maybe even give it a 10 out of 10, maybe even give it a 20 out of 10, what have you. Me personally, I gave it a 7 out of 10 because, as I will point out later on in the spoiler review, I feel like they did leave some meat on the bone. I felt like there's certain things they could have done a little bit better, especially in terms of the grabber's character. Which, like I said, guys, it just boils down to I wish we would have got a little bit more, just a little bit more, you know. But this movie was heavily featured on Finney and his sister. And this movie, they say the new Halloween Ends movie is supposed to be a coming of age story. Well, I kind of got that vibe off of this movie in terms of Finney's character. This was a coming of age experience for Finney's character. This is what this is whole ordeal with the grabber and experience was, in my opinion. So again, guys, I thought it was a really good movie. I mean, I won't say really good, but it was good. It was good. It was good enough. It did it exceed my expectations, maybe like I hoped. No, but it didn't underwhelm my expectations neither. It kind of, it leveled itself out. Maybe once I watch it again, maybe I'll grow to like it even more, like a lot of people did off their first watch. Who knows? But just off my first watch, I gave it a solid 7 out of 10. I think there's things they could have done better, especially with the grabber's character, as I stated. As well as with some of the other characters, the victims, some of the earlier victims before Finney got grabbed, felt like we should have got a little bit more, just a little bit more showing, in those characters, when they were taken, etc., and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Just I felt like just with certain characters, and especially with the grabber character himself, it just left a little bit, a little bit of hanging fruit that I felt like, they could have taken care of and did a better job and not leave that fruit so hanging. But again, guys, I'm gonna explain all this in my spoiler review that I will drop later on today. You know, I just wanted to get this out there to give you guys an overall feel of how I felt about the movie, so that if you haven't seen the movie yet, you know, get out there and watch it. You know what I mean? It is a good watch. It's worth the ticket. It's not a crappy movie. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I will watch it again. It's worth, watching again and again, and again, guys, I'll just reveal more details later on in my spoiler review. But once again, guys, this is a Shot Him Six Times YouTube horror movie channel. Please be sure to shoot that like button, subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that notification icons to get all these content updates to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well, and Reddit if you so choose to. Thank you for watching.